Good morning from the TPA 5K on the runway. Lots of people coming in today. We parked back there to not mess with trying to find parking in here in this particular lot. So now we're gonna go and head on down to the main area. Here we are in the main area. This whole line over here is all people still picking up their stuff. And over here they do have TSA doing checks. I got the dogs out because we are on the airport property. Beautiful morning in view of downtown Tampa. So we're going to go ahead onto the course towards the start. Now we did not do this race last year because we were in Alaska at this time last year. And the interesting thing about this race is that it sold out in less than a day. So I got really lucky that we even got in. They only have a certain number of, entrants that can come because of the restrictions with the airport. But no, we're not, in case you're wondering, we're not running on, the main runways, which are down there. This is like for private jets. And one time we did actually land on this runway. This is the shortest runway at Tampa. And that was absolutely horrifying. We had to go around and yeah, it was crazy. But there's the start right over there. It's our first plane taking off today, this Frontier. Got the big UPS heading out today too. Should see some good amount of airplanes today. Most of them go off of the further runway away from us, but we should be able to see some near us today too. The runway that we go on is this one, 2810. You can see the signage and everything right behind me. It is crazy. There's a ton of people here every single year. Like I said earlier, it's sold out within half a day. This is a really, really fun race, really good after party type stuff that they have. So let's go ahead and get this one going. There goes that UPS taking off. Too bad we weren't already on the course. That would have been really cool to be near because that's probably gonna be the biggest plane we see today. There it goes. And we have about a minute until the race starts. Little private jet leaving. And we are off. Well, the people in the front are off anyways, but there's quite a few of us, so let's start making our way to the front. We're gonna go down this way. We're gonna loop around. We're gonna go down this runway a couple times, up and down, and then we'll be at the finish line. This first part here is the taxiway that we're on. It's kind of fun. You can see all of the private jets over here. You can tell it's a taxiway just because of this line in the middle. Looks like it was freshly painted. Lots of people ahead. Also lots of people behind. Down here is a lot more of the private jets. And straight ahead we also have a United taking off. Here we have one of the Tampa Fire Rescue ARF vehicles. We'll see another one when we make our final turn. We have Air Canada Rouge down there. Should be making its turn in a minute. And now we are going on to the actual runway. So you'll see the type of asphalt is going to change down here. We have kind of like cement. And then as we go on to the runway, you will see a difference. And here is the 1 mile marker as well. So lots of sun this way, not much to see. I see the shadow of the phone on my face, but you'll see the Air Canada go behind me. There it goes. There it goes. Fun. just made the turn back. Now we're heading back towards the airport on the runway. We have the big X here to make sure that planes know that this runway is closed. About halfway done at this point. You have the finish line right over there and where all of the vendors are. It's a beautiful morning. Got really lucky with the weather. And what's nice is now that we're heading this way, we can see the planes taking off again. Over here on the right is the 2-mile sign. I love the sign, run like your flight is boarding. We have a little private jet over here crossing. Haven't seen any take off or land from the side. They usually don't land from the side anyways. So we might be about out of luck for today for any other departures. Here we have the other ARF truck, the bigger one, as we make our way back. And this is the final stretch here over to the finish line. Yay! Over here we have all of the UPS and FedEx planes. Model 3. You can see the finish straight ahead. All right, and here is the finish line. So this is the medal. It says finisher on the bottom. This is the food tent. Line goes all the way back to where the finish line is. They have some vendors, take a look at some stuff, but absolutely insanity. These are the awards that they have. Very nice. And then you can see back there, you have the plane. This one's a raffle. And they have all the bins back there for all of the raffles for the airline tickets as well. Here's the brunch menu for today. You don't get every single option. You're gonna make some choices. So we'll see what we end up getting. Got all the salads. Lots of food here. So food, we got chicken biscuit, got some salad and an egg bite, and a guava pastry.
Division 9 and under.
One last view before we leave, how crazy it is, or not crazy it is.